so that you know that you can finish the race. And most of the time, most people don't care. Most people, especially in these marathons that they have around London, most people they say, oh, all I want to do, I just want to finish it. All those people with bad legs and people in the wheelchairs and things. I don't see myself as no. I'm a spiritually. I need support. You understand? I don't put myself in like them man. They're going to be in the head and finish the race and leave everybody behind. I just want to finish the race.
Yeah, just keep to your pace.
Stay in my lane. Keep to the pace. With my little crutch or whatever, with my spiritual crutch. We've got spiritual crutches in some way or another, you know? Yeah, let's go to 7.
Verse 7. Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you.
Yeah, he wants to give us the glory. He wants to give us those crowns. Right? As much as we want them, he wants us to have them even more. We want those crowns. He wants, because he sees what we are doing. He sees everything we're doing, the effort and the fighting. Most time, Matthew 24 and 21 and 21 about faith, you know. If you believe in little things, faith is side of the mustard grain, you can move mountains.
Exactly. You actually look at a mustard, it's tiny, really, really, really tiny, smaller than a pea. So if you have that little bit of faith, you can basically you can do anything if you have that faith.
Yeah. So as it goes on in 8, yeah, as the brother was saying, that faith, he sees everything we're doing. We're fighting, you know. There's many ways. I always talk about the herbs. You can fight these herbs with the Most High's blessing. You understand? There's many ways to skin a cat. That's one of the saying, but it's true though. With the Most High, there's many ways to skin a cat. You know, you fall short in a certain area, which as usual. You know, we fall short in certain areas. We ask the Most High to give us that boost, man. As it carries on going there, that's going to be the last one. So we can go back to the other one.
Finish with that, should I continue?
7, go to 8.
Verse 8, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Yeah. When I had my little which the elder reminds me sometimes, when you have that what do they call that? When the demons attacking you.
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah,
That's
sleep paralysis. Yeah. What Esau calls it. But for edification, I'm going to say, you know, it's a demon, but it's a sleep paralysis. Right? It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, sits seeking. Yeah. So he might come at you with that. But when I had my last one last week, I woke up and I just said, right, you know, I'm ready for the attack, because you're supposed to learn from every experience you're going through. I said, right, man, I had my sage over there, and I said, right, I'm going to get up and I burn up my sage and put it a bit closer next time. So I said, next time, you know, just like in boxing, you know, when you see the boxing, I said, okay, he's got a strong right hand, so, you know, you might be aware of that. Yep. So, you know, you block, God knows where he does all that, and, you know, you block, keep that body covered, you keep that side covered. So I said, for the next time, I'm going to make sure that I have my sage a bit closer. You understand what I'm saying? With the blessing of the Most High, so that I've learned from, I slipped up, but I've learned from it. You understand? Because I mentioned to one of the brothers then, sometimes you get hurt to get well. Exactly. That's how I see it. If I done something with my knee, the next time now, I'm gonna make sure that I put plaster on it, whatever I cast on it, and pray to the Most High. Most High let me that happen for me to get well. That's how I approach it. You understand what I'm saying? If I sprain my ankle or I've got a stiff neck, I make sure I get the right kind of cream to rub on it, you know, like Anika cream. That happened for me to learn about ways where I can heal myself for the next time.
And it makes you stay alert too. When you're in the shoot and you go through your downs, that makes you aware that, again, you're in the truth and you're still in hell. So, and also not only that, but ultimately we're in the fight.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're in this truth and you're not really going through too much, then you're gonna forget that, wait a minute, I am in a spiritual fight.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. And
you need that down turn.
Fighters, good fighters learn from what they've done wrong. That, you know, if they get a rematch or even during the fight, say making the adjustments. So you learn that same mistake. They say a mistake is only a mistake when you repeat it. You understand? You made the mistake, it's not going to happen again. Spiritually speaking, with the Most High blessing. You know, but you know, carry on reading.
This is verse 9. Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world.
Right, yeah. So we're all in the same boat, man. We're all in the same boat. We've got role models, Yahawashi, who came, saw, and he conquered, man. You know? As an example, like I say, the proof is in the pudding, man. You know? Is that Surah 6, yeah? Let me go back to that, yeah?
After what you said, I got a precept for you too, brother. This is on Hebrews 12, verse 2. Looking unto Yahawashi, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High.
Read that again.
Yeah, this is Hebrews 12, verse 2. Looking unto Yahawashi, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross.
Yeah, because he endured. He endured. He finished. He's a role model for us because he didn't just start and stop halfway. He finished. He endured.
Yep.
He's already up there on the right hand of the Most High with his You can get that, you know. Psalm 110.
And I got one more precept too, brother.
Right.
This is a small one. This is Hebrews 5, verse 9. And being made perfect, he became the author of eternal salvation unto all them that obey him.
Yeah, we look to him, man. He's our king, our conqueror, because we look to good examples. When the proof is in the pudding, that we looked at in Surah 6, you've got to give respect where it's due. You've got to give respect where it's due. Like even the elders now, the race is still continuing, but they've stayed steadfast, and they've picked up the momentum, and they've encouraged us to pick up the momentum. Through the spirit, man.
Hey, that's another sunnah I can do, man. I get back to the floor.
Yeah. Let's get this one in Acts. It's a good one in Acts. I remember this from back in the day, but we're going to use it with the Most High, with the power and speak with Yahawashi. Acts 17 and 21.
This is Acts 17 and 21. Okay, for all the Athenians and strangers which were there spent their time in nothing else, but either to tell or to hear some new thing.
Right. Yeah, that's the spirit, you know. The Most High made me go there because I got
something else.
Yeah, but no, it's the right chapter, but the Most High made me go there a little bit earlier before we get to the point. Right, so that was 21. Read that one again.
For thou bringest certain, for all the Athenians and strangers which were there spent their time in nothing else, but either to tell or to hear some new thing.
Right, man. Staying alert and vigilant, listening to what's going on around us in the news, current events. With, I could say one of those Brazilian women was tested, and she died. You know, so this thing is not something to ramp with. Oh, I just want to find out what you've been out there. Nah, they're all right. I want to test it out. I'll be all right. You know, this woman, she would test it out. What happened to her? The Most High judged her, man. You know, we've got to be alert. We've got to be vigilant, man. And there's people that are dying with this. What is it? Let me look at the article. Yeah, this is something that I found interesting, the opioid. Purdue Pharmacy agrees to around about 8 million, might be billion, dollars, I don't understand the dollars, settlement, yeah, because of the opioids.
That's really messing a lot of people up, man, especially those Edomites.
Yeah. So they're paying that.
Up the ass, man.
So yeah. So the opioids now, the judgments on you know, some of us are caught up with it, but a lot of it is going up on the Edomites, man. They're getting the judgment, man. Like we're talking about alert and what's going on around us, you know, to help us to that helps you to be that. You look at the scripture in Proverbs 27 and 17, sharp. That's another way we can have it keep our tools sharp, you know. So as you mentioned there, they spent their time in nothing else but either to tell or to hear some new thing, you know, keeping our ears peeled. Jump down to 27, I mean.
27. But they should seek the Lord, if haply they might feel after him and find him, though he be not far from every one of us.
Yeah, man. So the Most High maybe go to 21 to get the kind of like the context. Now read that 27 again.
But they should seek the Lord, if haply they might feel after him and find him, though he be not far from every one of us.
Right, man. If you're groping in the dark, that's what comes to mind, the illustration. Groping in the dark, you know, and you can't see nothing what's going on around you, right? But imagine if you just stumbled across, you got a torch, and then you turn on the torch and you see or you see someone you know is right there. Saying, oh, I was there all the time, you know what I'm saying? But you thought you was alone in the dark, you understand what I'm saying? You stumbled across the torch, turn on the torch and someone was there all the time, he's watching you, you know? So that's the kind of same thing, the Most High is. Read it again for the last time, yeah?
But they should seek the Lord, if haply they might feel after him and find him, though he be not far from every one of us.
So if you didn't seek, you wouldn't know, would you? If you didn't seek. If you just gave up and said, I can't bother. I used to play hide and seek when I was younger. Some people ain't got no patience, you know. I remember that. Oh, where is he? I can't play no more. And they start sitting down and soaking, and you have to end up coming out saying, hey, I was there, I was right, I was going. You know what I mean? Because some people give up. It's not going their way. But as it says there, you've got to keep seeking, man. Sometimes the Most High throws a little spanner in the works just to see, you know,
how far you want to go.
How badly do you want it? So, you know, something that comes to mind. Jacob, and when he wrestled with the angel,
yeah.
Jacob was a wrestler, you know, and it means Israel, Shlakya. Israel means to be perseverer, contender. His name was changed from Jacob to Israel, innit?
Which ultimately meant he was a son of God. But you know, you can say in the word exactly the meaning of it, Yahawah, which means he's a prince of the palace. But when you really go into it, he's son of God.
So he fought, and the angel threw a little wobbly, little spanner in the works. He was fighting so much, he touched his thigh. He said, you can't take me, but the angel, that shows that how willing Jacob was. The angel had to really go into, you know, not that it was any kind of competition for the angel anyway, but he done that to show them, I know you want it badly, man, I'm going to have to do that to you. Sometimes that's what happens to us, I lie. Sometimes we get a little something there to slow us down. You know, I got a thing that around my knee right now. You understand? But it ain't going to stop me from getting to the camp. So I know over time that thing that happened to me a couple twice before I got a little thing. That thing went. I forgot all about it, man. Because I didn't give up. I done my herbs, what I needed to do, my usual regimen, my routine. I forgot all about it last year. You know, most I said, all right, picking up a little again, I'm going to do something again. You understand?
So you don't give up.
To keep my feet grounded as well at the same time. Sometimes those things happen to keep you grounded as well. You know?
That's true.
You got a very. When I was younger, they said I was very hyperactive, and I was always in and out of hospital because I was so hyperactive. I was overactive, and I would do extreme things. You hear about people that do extreme things, extreme sports. I was like that. I was into extreme sports, which is very dangerous. You understand? We don't do that now. Now I've got the truth now to keep me grounded. Now,
So you level.
it's leveled me. Yeah? So I don't have to do them things there, you know. So yeah, let's jump down.
It was on verse 27.
Yeah, 17, 27. Jump down to 31.
See, the spirit is on you, brother. The scriptures is
I'm
coming
gonna
out.
let you come in here, there. You know.
Acts
Yeah.
17
down, bro.
at 30
Do your thing, man.
at 31, because he have appointed a day in which he will judge the world in righteousness by that man whom he have ordained, whereof he have given assurance unto all men, in that he have raised him from the dead.
Right. Yeah. Go to the top again. Same one.
To verse 20.
31 of 17. 17:31. Yeah. Read that one again.
Because he have appointed a day in which he will judge the world in righteousness by that man whom he have ordained, whereof he have given assurance.
He's given assurance, man. He's given assurance unto all men. Yeah? Because he has appointed a day in which he will judge the world in righteousness. In righteousness, you understand?
Yeah. And that word assurance is confidence. So he's given his men confidence. He's given his men confidence.
Yeah. So when he judges the world in righteousness, what does that mean? Let me just take my time and try to slow myself down for a little bit. Sometimes I get, you get into a little bit. I get ahead of myself a bit. When he judges the world in righteousness, that means the earth is going to be back to normal again, man. When he judges the earth in righteousness, man. You know, the animals then I was watching, even the animals are getting upset, man. Anyway, I can come back to that. Finish it off.
By that man whom he have ordained, whereof he have given assurance unto all men, in that he have raised him from the dead.
Right. Yeah, man. Let's go to precept in Job 20.
Job 20 and 27. The heaven shall reveal his iniquity. The earth shall rise up against him.
Yes, stop there. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity and the earth shall rise up against him. Talking about what we just looked at in going to judge the earth in righteousness. The animals, I think about the animals every now and then and how they're suffering. Because they're suffering too, man. I get vexed sometimes when I see what Esau does to the animals, man. Now, I've done a video a little while back. The sharks there was a coordinated attack on the boats. We know in Texas there was a load of boats that just blew up. Just starting catching fire. There was a little Trump where Trump's gathering and they get their boats and they start doing whatever they do on their boats, celebrating Trump. A lot of those boats caught on fire, man. So when you read that again.
The heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him.
Yeah, what happened? Why did it's cool? Yeah, the earth is rising up against Edomites, the wicked. The earth is fed up. The animals, I mentioned about the sharks. There was a coordinated attack on some boats that was just sailing. Who knows what the boats are doing in the sea anyway? But the boats, a whole load of sharks, about 17 sharks, started to gather around it, started ramming it, boom, coming around, boom, boom. Somebody was worried about if it's going to capsize and that. But this happened a couple of months ago. Simultaneously, boats was getting attacked by sharks, killer whales, the big sharks. And sharks was coming together, communicating with our sonar radar and just started looking at the boats. So that's what he's saying there.
The earth shall rise up
The
against him.
earth, which is the animals, the weather, the sea, you understand what I'm saying? The air, the people that are homeless when there's a whole of a flood, that's the earth dry, you know what I mean? Showing there's no pity for them, man. You know?
How much more when the kingdom of heaven is set up? How much are they going to be given by the earth?
So when we just looked at that,
man, he says we get it, man.
Yeah.
And it even says in Isaiah, it's lucky, it even says the fire trees shall rejoice.
Exactly.
So even these trees are going to be singing. That shows the trees have a spirit.
Yes.
Yeah, another precept. Psalm 89, and read some of the one.
Psalms 89 and 14. Justice and judgment are the habitation of thy throne. Mercy and truth shall go before thy face.
Yeah, stop there, man. I like that. I like that one. Justice and judgment. You know, I like when the underdog gets in little come up. You know, I like when I'm talking about that fight I just saw with Loma. Loma was overconfident, man. Loma against the underdog. Tier 3 my locals. He was overconfident. He thought, yeah, I'm gonna fight him, and I'm gonna, you know, it's just gonna be a stepping stone to the rest of it. Little did he know that he was gonna lose. He lost to it in the fight. He lost because he was overconfident and he underestimated his opponent. So I like when the underdog gets a little come-uppance, man. You know, gets a little shine. You know.
It's quite interesting.
Because when after the fight they wanted to interview Loma, we just walked out the ring. Right? We just walked out the ring. He's supposed to be a sportsman, and he's known for, because that's what happens when you're always winning all the time. You understand? You win all the time. You start to get confident, overconfident, and you expect to win. So in this, when he lost, he showed his true colours, man. He didn't like the fact that he lost to someone who he didn't see as anybody. That's the underdog. You understand? We're the underdogs in this society. Right. They don't see us as nothing. So when I see the underdog get a little shine, that kind of makes me feel good. You understand? Because I know we all are seen as underdogs. We're seen as nothing.
Well, that represents us as what the underdogs coming into the palace.
And he make it up about his arm. He said his arm was hurting him. He said his shoulder and this and that and the other. You know, but he's making himself look like a bad sportsman because, you know, you ain't supposed to mention anything. When you lose, you're supposed to take it on the chin. And if you want a rematch, there's ways of going back getting a rematch, but you've got to give credit to the person that just beat you. That's one of the first things you do. You give credit to the person that beats you. And then he might say, all right, then I'll give you a rematch. But he doesn't have to give you a rematch. So this local is saying, I might not give him a rematch. When I went over to congratulate him, he just looked at me like to say, what you're doing over here? You know what I mean? Like bad loser. Bad loser, man. That's Esau, man. Read it again, 14.
Justice and judgment are their habitation.
That's justice, man. Justice, you understand? That's the Most High. That's how we're going to feel. When the Most High comes with justice, when the earth, when we see the animals getting justice, you understand? I'm going to go back to 17 and read that again. There's a reason why I mentioned that. 17. Go back to 17. Acts 17 and 31. Or I can get that if you want to.
I've got it. This is Acts 17 and 31. Because he have appointed a day in which he will judge the world in righteousness.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
By that man whom he have ordained.
Yeah. Whereof
he have given assurance unto all men, in that he have raised him from the dead.
Yeah, man. Through Yahawashi, we gonna get justice. The underdogs, the ones that ain't looked down on, as the elders usually say, they walk past us, they look at us, they don't see us as anything. You know, we're invisible, almost like we're invisible in this place. You know. So the underdog is gonna get our just rewards, man. As it goes on, if you go back to, righteousness. The righteousness is going to be in, the judgment is going to be in righteousness, not in wickedness. You know, because Esau likes to reward the wicked. If you've got money, if you're in any kind of trouble and you've got money, you can get a good solicitor. You can buy yourself out of it. If you ain't got money, you're probably going to have to go and, you're probably going to try and sit down in a jail You know, sit down and wait, you know, on remand, or you have to do some kind of plea.
You have to pay Esau's solicitor,
Yeah.
which is part of his system.
Yeah.
Not solicitor, a lawyer.
Lawyer, yeah.
Lawyer.
And most of the time they ain't got that kind of money, so they have to do a plea bargain. Just take the what's that they on offer. Even though you might not be guilty, just go sit down in a place for a couple of years, you know, and then you get out. Like if you fight the case, you may win the case, or you may end up being found guilty anyway. So a lot of the time they take the plea bargain. They say, all right, I'll go guilty, and they're not guilty, they're innocent. So it ain't gonna be righteousness for the wealthy, the people that can afford to stay on the streets, like that Epstein thing.
Yeah.
And the Ghislaine, who was the helper, the Gulf War. They're saying that she's supposed to be in prison, but there was some kind of fire. Someone was saying he killed young Pharaoh. Now he's out there protesting. Now he's getting himself together. He's going in, going on the down the carnival, right? Going and getting in too deep, you know. But that's most everybody's in their lot. And he's saying we've got to drain the swamp. So what happened to Elaine? She's supposed to be in prison. There was a fire, and she's been moved. Nobody knows where she is. You understand what I'm saying? So if you've got money, she might have some lawyer. She's getting a lawyer who's known for defending terrorists. Very, very successful lawyer. Known for getting people off terrorist acts. Good lawyer. You know, if you look at the shoulder, she looked like all kinds of symbolism things on her. Because I was watching one of the channels who goes into a lot of this high roots TV. He goes and talks about the things that go on with the rich and the famous. This thing is big. So she's got this lawyer, and she you know, who knows anyway.
But you know, though, she still may not win because why she get exposed in the first place?
Yeah.
Because the same people, because no one really knew who this woman was before. Now all of a sudden, the media's blowing this woman up. So what I'm saying is she may not win because you got to understand, everybody's a part of the Mason construct, which they're all a part of that, even the lawyers and depending on what kind of level of lawyer you are. But being that she's getting a high level lawyer, they may not really back her up because she did something wrong among the brotherhood or the sister. So it may just go upside down for her, man.
Man's going is of the Lord, man. This could be, as we just looked at, the earth is rising up against it. They know their time is at end. At an end. Satan knows he has a short time. So it may backfire on her anyway, and the lawyer might end up getting exposed anyway because she's in the firing line now. Getting these terrorists off, off. She's done a lot of, because you know this lawyer thing is about being able to know how to be subtle and how to lie. So she's probably going to get thrown. The most are going to throw a spanner in the works anyway.
Because the same people that knew about her, and just the media as it stands, they kept her hidden while she was doing all of that wickedness. Now the media is pretty much exposing what she's been doing. So she did something wrong, and basically, hey, like the brother said, we spurred the Lord. It may just go upside down, man. But also me too, I'm saying that the same thing as well. This is just gonna may go upside down. But we'll see. Because I'm confident about it going upside down anyway.
Because justice, isn't it? We read that again, and then we read that again in Psalms
89 and 14. Justice and judgment are thy habitation of thy throne. Mercy and truth shall go before thy face.
The judgment that is in the earth now. We're seeing the chariots all the time. The chariots are active. He saw demons on the left-hand side. When the chariots are here and the angels are here, he just have to tell them to go and sit themselves down. I visualize things like that. Go sit yourself down. We're here now. This is the takeover. In 16, because judgment is coming.
Verse 16 of Psalms 89 and 16. In thy name shall they rejoice all the day. In thy righteousness shall they be exalted.
The angels are here, man. The chariots, we saw them week before last over. We've got some videos, some of them are on private. That when I go out now, I spend some time, because I mentioned that you've got to exercise our eyes sometimes. It's good when we look up and it's a clear sky. We're looking around and just observing the Most High creation, because we used to do that anyway. Before all this technology was around, we used to do that regular. Some man who had the binoculars or who had the telescope observing the Most High creation. Even Esau knows about all that. And that's what we were more into. But every now and then I say, let me do that, man. And the Most High rewarded me, when I do it, Because I was even told that I should be doing that by the optician anyway. Because you can avoid having glasses. There's ways you can avoid having glasses, because glasses can weaken your eyes.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you keep wearing those prescription glasses.
Yeah.
You're not working on your eyes. You have to keep working on your eyes.
So to focus on something.
It's like your muscles.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. So they said that, which I took it. I took the sense, you pick sense from nonsense. I took it and I put it in my own way. Like, exercise your eye, your muscles. You can look up in the sky and look, give praises to the Most High, look at His creation. Same thing, they say you must do this. But I look up in the heavens and I exercise my, to strengthen my eye movement. Sometimes it's good to step away from the technology and look in and strain your eyes. Yeah. But it's a necessary evil. We know that. But every now and then we take a break from that. So got another question. Jeremiah 49 and 10.
Okay, this is Jeremiah 49 and 10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not.
Yeah, that's going to be the end result. You mentioned about Gaz Lane or lawyers trying to hide, maybe money could be their escape. But read it again. What it says there.
Psalms 49 and 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered
his secret places. Yes, up there. The Bohemian Grove, the Epstein Islands, the underground pizza gates. He's made them bare, man. It's all coming out now. You got even people.
Pedophile rings.
There's a station, I might do a video. He's coming out. His name is Joshua, but he's an Israelite. He might be an Israelite. I suspect he's an Israelite. He's telling of all the experience that goes on, in the royal family and what people that he knows in that kind of circle. And why certain people just go missing. You don't see them again. I mentioned that guy. He goes into all that underground brackets. So he's uncovered his safety places. Carry on.
shall not be able to hide himself.
Most times it's bringing everything out. And now we're going to take it now on the right hand side. Prophets, we're going to keep on pummeling these devils, man. Pummeling them and pummeling them and pummeling them. They're on the ropes. When they're on the ropes, I like what the brother said. I like the boxing analogies. When they're on the ropes, you don't stop, you keep punching them. I like that. Keep on doing it, keep pummeling them, man. And then to finish off there,
His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not.
Right, that's it, man. Yeah. So this is it. This is our time coming. The underdog soon gonna get our shine. As long as we endure to the end, man.
That's right.
All right. Back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me get